Hello everyone, welcome to another video. In today's video, I'll be talking about a little light made by Aputure, and we'll talk about whether it's worth its price tag. So good lighting makes or breaks a video. If you have terrible lighting, it doesn't matter how good your sound is, your video is just gonna look bad. I recently got my hands on this light, and although it's really small, it packs a lot of light in it. This is a bicolor light, so it goes from 2800K to 6500K. This light is very versatile, it's super small. It's actually even smaller than my iPhone 11. A little bit thicker. It's really small, so you could put it in your pocket whenever you're in a shoot if you needed that extra light source. This light is currently sitting at about $150. So let's talk about the accessories that come with this light. And Aputure, as usual, they're really good with the packaging and the different things that they give you, or the little pouches that they give you with their products. It has a cold shoe to ball head adapter, so you could put it on top of your camera and use this as an extra light. Although I usually do not like to put lights right in front of the cold shoe mount in my camera because I don't really like that look. Sorry, my phone just went off. Because I don't really like that flat look that it gives you when you have a light right in front of you. So I usually like to put it either on a light stand or on a tripod and have it to the side. Or you could put it on an adapter that takes in a cold shoe mount like this. And the ball head, it's pretty handy. So you can loosen it up and adjust the angle of it. It comes with a USB to USB-C charging cable. So this in itself is charged via a USB-C port, and then you can put it on into a wall adapter and charge it off the wall, or an external battery or anything else like that. It also comes with three diffusion filters. There's this bigger one and there's these two. Right now you can see it's really bright. I add one layer of diffusion, add another layer of diffusion, and I can add a third layer of diffusion to diffuse that light, which is really handy. It also comes with these Velcro adhesive, so you could put, say, one on your studio. If you know that there's a position where you always have a light, you can have one of these there, have the back to the light, and just Velcro it there. It also comes with elastic bands if you wanted to add more diffusion to the light, or if you wanted to add gels, different things like that to change the color of the light. The last thing that this light comes with is also a 1-year warranty, which is really good to have just in case something goes wrong with it, or you get a defective one, which is quite rare with Aputure products, but it's always nice to have that peace of mind. Let's talk about build quality. But right off the bat, this feels really sturdy, really heavy. I feel like if I were to drop this on my bare feet, it would actually hurt. Unlike some of the other knockoff brands that you can find on Amazon that break when they fall once, this one probably won't break. It probably will break or make a scratch or chip your floor, but it would survive that. It has a metallic chassis construction, which is really, pretty good. It comes with a 1/4-inch thread that lets you mount it on a tripod plate, or you can put it on a light stand, and it can act as a secondary light, as an accent light, or even a key light in some instances. So let's talk about the different buttons that this light has. On the top part of it, you can see that there's a on and off button. You can slide to turn it on and off. There is a booster button. So what the booster button does, it maxes the power output of the light. So as soon as you press it, it boom, throws away a intense beam of light. Booster, boom. So you get that boost of light, that extra pinch. If you want a little bit more intensity, you can press that booster button. It'll boost your light by a bit. Next to the booster, we have 4 little lights that tell you the battery level on your light. Next to that, we have a switch that lets you switch between dimming the light and the color temperature of the light. So DIM, I guess it's for dimming, and it comes in 5 steps. So you can go from the lowest setting to a highest setting in 5 presses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you switch it to the CCT, I'm assuming that means color temperature. I don't know what the other C stands for. Colorful temperature. But anyways, that lets you adjust the color temperature of your light. The color temperature setting goes in 4 steps. So you can go from daylight to warm in 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. This light is also very accurate because it comes at a color rendering index CRI of 95. The other thing about this light is that it has its own internal rechargeable battery, which could be a pro and a con. If you're in a long shoot, sometimes you want a light that can take external batteries, so you can bring a stock supply of external batteries, and that way you are sure that your light will keep on running. But other times, if you don't want to carry too much, an internal battery is always nice to have. And because it has a USB-C cable, you could probably just charge it as you go with an external battery supply. And since we're talking about battery life on this thing, it's actually really good. If you are at the highest setting, it runs for about an hour. And if you were in its lowest setting, it would run about 4 to 5 hours of continuous use, which is pretty crazy for something so small. So let's talk about one thing that makes this light very popular other than its size. It's how bright it is. I'm gonna put this on this side and make it act as a key light and show you what it looks like. I turned off my main key light and I'm using the Aputure AL-MX as my key light right now, and its maximum output without any diffusion. So I have the light with 1 layer of diffusion. I'll add the second layer. Here's the second layer of diffusion. This light comes with 4 magnetic screws in the corners that make it really easy for you to attach the diffusion panels that come with it. Very thoughtful design. Next, I'll be talking about a few things that you could possibly use this light for. The first one is as a key light. The second one would be for a product shoot, for product photography, or for product b-roll. Coupled with some color gels, you can really use this light to make your scene very unique. You could also use this light for outdoor photography, portraits, or anything you want to do outside. If it's really dark at night, but you need that extra pinch of light, extra boost, because it's so small, it could easily fit in your pocket and you can bring it along out on a night shoot. You could also use this light as an extra light. So if I wanted to add some color to my background with this, I would just put it at the back. I put a red color gel right in front of the light, and you can see that right off the bat, it changes the look a little bit of my background. So final thoughts. At $150, this might be a little bit too expensive, but honestly, for all that light output that you get in such a small body, I think it's not bad. It'll come in handy for many situations, for video or photography. If you wanted to check this light out, I'll leave some links in the description below. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you're already subscribed, thanks again so much for your support. So thanks for watching, guys, and until next time.